Hi! Today, in honor of Women's History Month, I am going to be reviewing some children's books on women in STEM. This one is written by Demi and is on Florence Nightingale. It's a great story with great illustrations, talking about how Florence Nightingale revolutionized the field of nursing. The next book is on Margaret E. Knight, and it's by Emily Arnold Macaulay. Once again, great illustrations. It talks about a little girl I had never heard of who wanted to be an inventor. She spent her days working in a factory during the Industrial Revolution and found ways that they could make it better. So as she got older, one problem that she is famous for solving is how to create a paper bag that has a bottom to it, and how to let machines do that, have a machine create that so it was cheap, and so the bag wouldn't fall over. So you can see her here with these bags. Unfortunately, when she went to try to patent it and work to manufacture it, a man tried to steal her ideas. But she took him to court and was able to prove that despite the attorney's argument that a woman wouldn't be smart enough to make this machine, this female engineer was able to prove that in fact she was, and she won the patent rights. Reading this book almost brought me to tears. It has something of everything, and I would recommend it to anybody. The next book I have here is on Rachel Carson, who I kind of thought was just a writer because she's famous for her book Silent Spring, but I did not know that she was actually a legitimate biologist. So I think that that was really powerful that she was able to do both, and that we as any scientists, not just women in science, have to be really good communicators. And I think Rachel Carson's story shows that really well. The next book I want to show you is on Ada Lovelace, who was considered the first programmer. This one has a very different illustration style, and in my opinion was a little too enthusiastic. It didn't come across as genuine, but my kids loved it. And so I am all for sharing stories of women in STEM. Now, one thing I will note, these all came from my local library, and unfortunately, though my local library had lots of biographies on women, these were the only ones that I can recommend that were about women in STEM fields. And you might notice they're all really white. If you have a favorite book about a woman of color in STEM, please leave a link down in the description below. I'd love to hear about it.